Hi, and welcome to another video from debbieskitchencorner.com. One of our family's favorite recipes for our Sunday morning breakfast is Hefezopf. What in the world is Hefezopf, you might ask? It's German and it describes an easy to make and delicious braided German sweetbread. Other names for it are braided bread, buttered zopf, and the name literally means yeast bread. A lot of people compare it to challah bread, but this comparison is not quite right. Jewish challah bread does not contain dairy such as milk and butter, while Hefezopf, a German sweetbread, uses those ingredients generously. So it's more like a brioche. I learned this recipe when I worked in a bakery in Germany as a young girl, so you can be sure that this is authentic. But enough said. Let's get to it and don't be afraid. It's really not hard. I'll show you how to do it. Make a well in the flour and add the yeast in it. Pour a little bit of the warm milk on it and make a paste. Let it sit for 5 minutes until the yeast has bubbles. Then, sprinkle the sugar, butter, salt, and egg around it. Add most of the remaining milk and knead it with a dough hook. If you do not have a KitchenAid, you can mix it by hand as well. Add additional milk as needed. Knead it for at least 5 minutes. The dough will be nice and smooth. This sweetbread comes in 2 versions, with or without raisins. If you like raisins, add ½ cup to the dough after 4 minutes of kneading. Push the dough with your finger. If the dough bounces back, it's ready. Take the dough and knead it by hand on a floured surface. You don't really have to knead it long, maybe like 30 seconds. Form a ball and tuck the ends under it. Just like that. Put the dough back into the bowl and cover it with a towel and let it stand on a warm place for about an hour. This is how it should look like after 1 hour. Take the dough out and form a loaf. Cut them in 3 equal parts. Then roll them out to 3 equal, ropes, sausages, strains, whatever you want to call it. Just so you know, I'm not the best in braiding. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't look too bad. Put all the strands together at the end and tack them underneath. Put the braid on a baking sheet layered with parchment paper so it won't stick. Then cover it with a towel for another 30 minutes. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Take an egg yolk and mix it with 2 tablespoons of milk. Brush lightly, don't push too hard so it does not deflate. Take some almond slices and sprinkle it over it, as many as you want. Then take some pearl sugar or Hagelzucker and do the same thing. Just sprinkle it over the top. You can get the pearl sugar at Amazon. I will add a link in the description. Bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes or until it is really good brown. Just don't burn it. Looks good. Let it cool down a bit before cutting. It tastes best with a glass of milk. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.